Good morning, everyone. Okay, naturally, I really don't do this, but then I felt the need to do this. All right, I am not happy. Yes, so I went for a colleague of mine's premiere yesterday, and then they said the best dresser is to be picked. One female best dresser and one male best dresser. Don't get me wrong, it could be anyone. Yes, the winner could be anyone, but definitely not a cross-dresser. I mean, what's wrong with us? Kilo shewa ijo wola dibai. Like, I don't understand it. I cannot imagine the judges, disrespecting every woman that was there, that actually made effort to be at that event.
So Nigeria is in a state of disarray. I am saying this boldly. What has happened in our country, Nigeria? In the movie industry, they make movie premieres for new movie, and Eniola Ajao has produced a movie. Eniola Ajao is a popular Nigerian filmmaker. She has produced a movie starring Odunlade Adekola, Femi Adebayo, starring herself, Adedimiji, a lot of award-winning persons, and produced by Adebayo Tijani and Odunlade Adekola. The Adebayo Tijani produced some of the big movies we've seen in cinemas in recent time, from King of Thieves to Orisha and what have you, Dragon and so on. Now, this movie premiere is what has now sparked reactions, because tell me why Bobrisky was awarded Best Dressed Female at this movie premiere, and this has got a lot of Nigerians talking. Celebrities have reacted. In fact, at time they announced the winner, the winner took home 1 million naira. So safe to say, Idris Okuneye, Bobrisky, took home 1 million naira for being the best dressed female, somebody who is a man. If you ask him now, if it's when it comes to the court of law, rule of law, and you're trying to ask him to swear an oath in the court to say, what gender are you? Bobrisky is going to swear that he is male, but he dresses like a female, yes. And to this event, he dressed like a female, so a cross-dresser, basically. That's what he refers to himself as.
The winner could be anyone, but definitely not a cross-dresser. I mean, what's wrong with us? Kilo shewa ijo wola dibai. Like, I don't understand it. I cannot imagine the judges, disrespecting every woman that was there, that actually made effort to be at that event. Even go to a 5 kobo, the individual, not fi put looks one, not fi put it together. Okay? Now you had to pick a winner, a female best dressed and a male best dressed. And then you now watered the effort of all the individuals that is on that, event by giving the best dressed female to a cross-dresser. Kilon shewa tan she balabala biteli ala for woyi. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is wrong with us? Teba feel pe okay, àwọn cross-dresser, wọ́n merit láti gba award titi wọn. Ẹ ma place kini lórí kini fún àwọn náà. And then you will be like, okay, for cross-dressers best, dressed, then you give them their own space and platform. It's not for you disrespecting every woman that came to that event or every man that came to that event by giving a cross-dresser the best female dressed. Are we okay? Are the judges okay? Because I had to, walk out of that event, basically, because I'm like, shower, okay, bye. Anyway, if you must know, the announcer, not the judge, because I don't think it was one person that, that actually picked the winner. The announcer, gongo, only kweda. In fact, ko jami loju wa to wuyen o jami loju, because bó ṣe ṣe nínú fíìmù àjàkájú tá wò yẹn náà nìyẹn. Ìwọ náà lè kweda tó dá gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ìwọ náà ló dá gbogbo lórí gbogbo nǹkan kodo. Ìwọ ló ṣàdéhùn tó má déhùn ṣe. Ó wá gbé character inú àjàkájú, ó tún gbé jáde, ó tún gbé jù sí ojú ayé, ó lọ announce rubbish. my lovers. No, you know that point I just made. You need to see the movie. Yes, so you need to go and see Ajakaju when it starts showing in cinemas from March 29. I'm not chasing clout. I'm not like using it as a promotion or something. I'm just telling you the facts. The announcer of the winner, the person that announced that announced a cross-dresser as a best female dresser. Best dressed female. Yes, is the Equeda in the movie Ajakaju. Go and see him and see what he did in the movie. Anyway, I just made my point. Okay? The winner could be anyone. Could be anyone, but definitely not a cross-dresser. Eje kama, you know, eje kama, yeah, egbo. Shotiye. Oro entoro kan. Kosha komu titi. Me, I don't think to kon emi. I can sobe kaku sibe. She you understand eje kama furi pipi kama fish nkan tan she. Anyway, guys, come March 29th. Yes, on Friday. This Friday that is coming. You guys, you know, your friends and family, make sure you go and see Ajakaju and go and see the Equeda tule to oboku loju dada gbogbo leru to tun fe da situation Nigeria lo fe daru because me mo bi to tin fún cross dresser ni best female dressed gbogbo enu ni mo fi so eye je ka yi se balabala bi tele alafowo yi so ti ye wa ire o.
Now they asked him, they said what gender he identified for that premiere. He identified as female, and so they awarded him best dressed, and Nigerians are not finding it funny. Portable has said that we are supposed to arrest him, and people are now referring to Very Dark Man, who is currently under arrest. Very Dark Man recently called out Bobrisky for misleading the younger ones, you know, claiming that he has sugar daddy sponsoring, he has men willing to spend on him, identifying as a female when clearly he is saying that he's a cross-dresser. He's just a very confused individual, yes. And Very Dark Man was saying, don't confuse the younger generation, don't confuse the ones coming, you know, behind you. And Bobrisky didn't find it funny, and then was arrested for a totally different thing. But Bobrisky was joyous that he was arrested. People were like, okay, you talk too much, thank God you've been arrested. But now they are now saying, bring back Very Dark Man. This is what he was pointing to. Look at clearly grown adults who are very much aware that this is a man. What has the world turned to? Portable, the Nigerian singer, is saying that they should arrest this man, because what is this? How would you people look and decide that it's somebody with a penis, a male genital, person that went to pay for, you know, BBL or something, and then got implants in his breast, and you people would address him as the best dressed female? A lot of persons are even coming for Femi Adebayo Salami, who was the announcer for the awards, you know, at the premiere, and he was one that announced Bobrisky as the best dressed female. And people are like, why would you even agree to do that? Once you saw it, you should have refused to make such announcements, especially because you're supposed to be fasting. It's the month of Ramadan, the only holy month for Muslims, where they are supposed to, you know, guide their deen really, really jealously and avoid anything that would bring whatever, any stain or anything to their deen. Yeah, they are supposed to be guiding themselves jealously. So it's like that's what they're supposed to be doing, and now the one announcing a male as best dressed female. What has the word turned into? Dayo Amusa also has responded and said that she basically just called her Femi Adebayo, saying, why would you even think it's okay to do something like that? It's a disrespect to all the women who were there, regardless of how much they spent in putting their looks together. You should not disrespect them in such a manner, even in disrespect to the men. Seeing one of them, you know, get a word in the category of a female, they are saying it's just very disrespectful and it's something that should not happen. So a lot of Nigerians, in fact, at the time they announced it, Tony Abraham at GMA had a very, very different reaction when she got to know at that premiere. Dayo Amusa actually said she left the premiere, that she could not stand it anymore. And Tony Amusa, when she urged that, was like, I'm going to punch Bobrisky. I am going to punch you. How would you say that best dressed female they gave you, and you are willing and able to, and I mean you are willing to accept it? And Tony was like, you are going to give me out of that money, because there's no way you are going to take home 1 million naira for best dressed female in this place. How? Make him. A lot of persons had, you know, that same reaction at the point of announcement. Other persons had that same reaction, like, how? Make it make sense. This cannot be. But alas, it be. Because they have announced him and he has appreciated Enola Ajao, the executive producer of the movie, appreciated every other person that. I mean, even the judge, people are asking who the judges are. How would they decide that, yes, breast dress female and they want to include Bobrisky in that category? They are saying that there should be a category for cross dress because was not the only person, only male that dressed them looking like a female. So they are saying that there maybe should have been a category for cross dressers, saying, okay, this is an award for cross dressers. Give a different category for them, let them be on their own lane, give them their own platform. Maybe that is what we want to encourage now, but we should not regard them as female. Don't confuse, the younger generation, people looking up onto these celebrities and influencers. Basically, they are influencers. They influence people's choices, perspectives, opinions, and what have you. So that's what we have on ground. Nigerians have reacted to Bobrisky being regarded. This is just saying that we regard him as female, and if that is, I think, it's a criminal offense in country Nigeria. So maybe the government will look into it. Some other persons are saying it's just PR for this new movie. They intentionally did it so that people talk about Bobrisky. In return, they will talk about the movie. But they're like, if that this is very bad PR, because this stunts that you just put is one reason why people don't want to. But like, okay, this movie, the one that gave Bobrisky, that the premiere, they give Bobrisky best in it. I'm not going to say it, but that's the reactions Nigerians have. Nobody is eager to go see the movie for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm very much interested in hearing what you guys think. What's your opinion? Are you triggered now to go see the movie, or are you triggered to not want to see the movie at all? I am quite interested in hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it if you enjoyed it, share with family and friends, subscribe. Don't forget to do that. I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye.